So, looking at the process that we have reached and the level of engagement that we have reached over this 4.5 years, how did Limestone's work impact your team or your business results, or both?
Well, I would say it's we're still a small team, but we're in a much better position to insource the work that Limestone has done than we were before. So it was always a concern of ours of what are we going to do, as the project starts to roll to a close. But from the business side, even though we were acquired by Johnson Controls International in the middle of the project, JCI allowed us to continue to develop the product together, as it still remains critical to our future business. So the visibility and importance of the need has allowed us to continue and get the job done. And in fact, we expect to be able to continue to use Limestone Digital on future projects as they develop with our new owners and working in the JCI workspace. So it should be interesting.
No doubt. Yeah, absolutely no doubt. Now, with regards to the trust in this critical relationship, so throughout time, how did Limestone earn your trust in this critical project?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say that they've earned it by building a product that meets our needs and can be inserted directly into our production process path with minimal effort. We're very, very strong on process here. We do control system work that is custom, yet follows a more of a production line path, which is a completely different way of thinking about how you design software and how it affects the way you work. So really, it's being able to build exactly what we need and not necessarily what was done for somebody else some other time. I mean, it's exactly what we need, and it's helping us move forward as a company.
Paul, if you were to summarize Limestone Digital in one line or multiple sentences, what would it be?
All right, you asked me to do one line. I'll say an essential part of our development team.
Thank you for this one. Paul, who do you think would benefit most from working with Limestone Digital?
Well, I guess I can only really talk to closer to my experience, and I've done a lot of development in 45 years worth of similar activities, and even though I've also worked for big companies in the past, I think a small company looking to add critical infrastructure and methodology and security into their product is those are, I mentioned them earlier, those are the parts that were critical to us. Bigger companies often have more resources, but working with smaller teams, figuring out how to help them out to get the parts that they need is really what we were looking for and what we got. So that part of it, I think, is important.
Thank you. Paul, would you recommend us? And if so, what would you say to someone considering it, becoming a customer?
I would certainly recommend Limestone Digital without hesitation. Your adaptability, your ability to bring top-notch developers with the right skills onto the product, it seems to be your superpower. That's what I would tell anybody if they asked me. So you guys have done a good job, and you've really helped us out.